Back to washing dishes. Gotta get these done. I just did some painting and fixed some problems that were going on in here. I'll let that sit. And I'm gonna do some dishes and I'm gonna get ready to cook again. So this is my Chef Henkel. Want to use the soft side. I don't want to put scratches on it. This is a very expensive knife, very sharp. Get that one cleaned up. Oh, my friend Steve gave this to me. Camping in Michigan. It's all about fun and games until someone loses a wiener. Oh man, he's a really cool dude. He's very old, from the old 60s revolution. So the deal is I'm using 2 pans tonight. I'm using the Big Lodge right here. And I was trying to work with my iPhone with the GoPro. This is the GoPro that I got on. It's the headset kind of deal, but got an onion right here that I'm gonna use. We're gonna do this in no, I want this knife. This knife's way sharper. We want that and that. And get this stuff out of the way. There's a little bit of a core. I'm going to take that out. Don't want any rough stuff. Like that. Slice on the side. Take this off. I might be wasting a little bit, but I want this clean. That's sitting to the side. I'm going to clean that up. So like I said, I was trying to get my iPhone to like do a preview. I don't know where I'm shooting right now as far as like this goes. I just want to cut this onion up and get it ready. And I'm not a pro slicer, but you know, we've got stuff going on here. Organize all this stuff. I'm just gonna really render this down anyways. Really cook it up good till it caramelizes and get the sugars out of it. I gotta pay attention to the pan. I'm reseasoning the Lodge. Over here, I need to put oil in it. You can use butter or olive oil, whatever. Just kind of move it around, turn the light on. This is like, I'm reseasoning the pan almost every time. This one's already ready to go. Pretty much. I'm gonna do the onions in that. This is gonna be for the final meal. Turning it off for now. Turn this one on. So in this pan, I'm putting on the fan. We got some smoke happening. And I'm gonna cook these steaks up real quick. They still smell good. I only bought them the other day. Just these two, they don't go fast on each side. The kitchen cam. Alright. I've been painting today. Did some drywall repair in the apartment. All that kind of good stuff. So we only want to let them go like real quick on each side and get them off on that plate so I can slice them up over there. Get a fork. I think that's pretty good. Do the other side. And this is with the heat off. This burner acts like really crazy. We've got heat on right here, so I'll start to put some onions in. First I'll get some butter. I'm gonna throw a lot of butter in there. Just like that. These are gonna be done in a minute. And we'll move on to the next task. I mean, I'm gonna grab some of these onions. Grab all of the onions, basically. We're gonna put some spices in with these. Just basically basil, my typical, put in some paprika. I'll put some Cholula in just to start with, just for fun. Get that going. And definitely some pepper. This is going to be the spice kind of sprinkle for the tortillas. I could put garlic in, but I don't have time right at the moment. I might do it. Shaking can. And then basil. Want some basil in there for sure. And then really mix it up. You can use a fork or spatula, whatever. Get that going. And then once it's like, it's pretty much at that point where I'll just like, because the heat's pretty high, I'm gonna turn it off. Just let that sit. And then we're pulling these steaks. I could have, you know, fried them up more, but I just want them tender. And these go over to here. I don't want to contaminate the onion with the steak juice. And they will go on here to be sliced up. Plate's done. We'll wash that. This is ready to slice and kind of go against the grain a little bit. If you can find the grain on something, a steak like this, I kind of see it right there. You know, just want some nice slices. Like that. I'm gonna eat that one just to test it, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna give it a full round. Just grit it out. Make sure your knife is sharp for this. And there we go, we're all set with that one. I'm gonna do the other one, and we'll get back in a minute here. So, here we go. I'm gonna toast these up. I'm gonna turn my heat down about there. These are looking pretty. Want that to go. I've got that all cut up. I'm gonna get a bowl. I don't have a bowl. Yeah, I got a bowl right here. Look at this bowl right here. I'm gonna put the steak in. I could season this, but that's what the onions are for. They're already done. They're ready. That's going over here. And then I'm going to slice this. Make sure I get some nice chunks out of here. And you know, I'm sure with this knife I can just pretty much, you know, all the way through. And this goes into the bowl like that. And flip that one over. It's a little too much. We'll deal with it. And now here's some cheese. We're gonna do cheese over here. Not that much. I'm gonna put it on both sides and see what we're doing on that side. We're looking pretty good. I'm turning that down. I think this is like, is that red hot? No. All right. Cheese, a little bit of onion. And we'll put a little bit of steak in there, like that. Some Cholula. Yeah, my hand's a little greasy from that. A little Cholula in there. And then we fold it over. Sorry, that was a little loud. Like that. It's a little burnt. We'll let it go. I'm gonna take these onions out of this side, and we're putting this over there, like that. And I'm gonna start on another one right here. Trying to get the heat down to the right level to get it. We got our cheese. That's melting. It's a little crispy, and we're going for another one. And really, you do want them to slide around a little bit. And there is some bumpiness. Like, go ahead and use your spatula to clear that off. Got more contact, a little more grease. You want to get both sides done first. That's good enough for that side. This is going to happen this side. And we're putting cheese on right now. I'm going to do the cheese thing again. About that much. Right there. A little bit more, and then this time I'll do some steak on, and grab some of these onions. I remember, see the handle's burned off on this thing. The first night I had this, I burnt the handle off. It was crazy. But I love it. I kind of like this the way it is. It works really good. So I'm going to use a little more Cholula on this one too. And then we're flipping it right like that. It's nice and hot. I can feel it. I'm going to move this around. And we're doing another one. We're just going to stack them in the pan over here. So this avocado really needs to be eaten tonight. It's gonna go bad if we don't eat it. I'm gonna add that in somehow. Just cut it in half. It's a nice seed. I'll leave that right the way it is. And get a spoon. Start dishing that out. Usually, yeah, it's like, you know, give it a few slices. Put it like this. Inside, and you can actually Like on this one, I'll just do it. Oh, it's already closed, but you can just go like this. After you slice it like that, just throw that in there like that. That's gonna be a good one. Eat the rest. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this one's almost done. I got one more to make. I got a little more meat, and that's it. So this one is definitely getting the works. I'm gonna put this avocado on here. It looks really good. We're a little short on the onions and stuff on this particular one, because we're near the end. This is the last one, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of Cholula on there, and I think we're good. I would like to have some sour cream, you know, dress this up with some scallions or something, but we're just chowing it the way it is. Alright, so on two of them, I'm just gonna dump some of this, this is the Stubbs original legendary barbecue sauce. I'm just gonna put a little bit in there. It's kind of like a wet burrito kind of thing. I'm gonna slam into there. There's a little chunk. I'm gonna get that. All right. It's gonna be like a quick thing. I'm gonna put a little more over on this side. I'm gonna throw another one in. I'm gonna throw this one in. So this one comes out. It's going to be plate. I gotta plate that one. This is plated. And put it on that side of the circle. And then we're gonna catch the rest of that sauce. And this has the avocado in it too. So we got that and that. Slightly warmed up. I'm gonna go a little bit longer. I'm gonna shut the stove off. And we put that on that side of the circle. Now, it'd be nice to have some sour cream or something, but that's not happening tonight. So there we go. So the thing that I do have though, I have some pesto. It's really good. I'm gonna put just a little bit of pesto on there and smooth it around kind of deal. And put a little pesto on. I don't want to contaminate the jar though. Just go that. I think that's gonna be good. Cilantro would be good. Anything like that. I just had this happening, and I just bought it not too long ago, so it's pretty good. All right, there we go.